Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to our channel.
Salam everybody, what's up?
I hope you all had a blessed Eid. If you've noticed, we haven't really posted much on social media, let alone on YouTube, because of what's happened in Palestine. You know, it's
sad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
And we're not in a cheerful mood to be posting regular content.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, you know, we want to still be aware of what's going on and use our platforms to spread awareness. And that's what, alhamdulillah, we've been doing the last week or so, is just spreading awareness, resharing stories.
Actually, let's put the camera up over there because my hand is shaking a little too much. I'm sorry guys, I just had to put the camera on the tripod because my hand was getting so tired. But you're in the middle of saying...
Yeah, all I was saying is, you know, for the last week or so, we wanted to just use our platforms to raise awareness, to talk about what's going on there, because we can't rely on the media to give us any sort of positive light or shine a light actually about what's going on in Palestine. So this is why we wanted to utilize our platforms, share, post, talk as much as we could. And as well, I know Maya and I hopped on a few lives with Ala. She's awesome. She's amazing. She was doing a lot of work out in Jordan, was just linking up with
lives.
She
was doing lives with people living in the West Bank and living in Gaza, and they were just risking their lives as they're outside in the middle of the chaos that was happening, and they were just showing us real time what was happening. So we were able to see for ourselves. She would ask her friends, people in social media to join the live so we could make it more effective. And
here's the thing too, because alhamdulillah, that's the power of social media. Like for example, Omaya and I, we live in America, someone else lives in Europe, Canada, Africa, the Middle East. Alhamdulillah, that's different, you know, the same platform, but just different reaches. And
we were able to join her live and see what was happening.
Exactly, like it's nighttime there, it's morning for us, but at the same time, we were able to enlighten a lot of people on what's going on there. And then at the end of the day, people start doing research for their own self. We just have one message, and we just want peace. We just want people in Palestine to live in peace, to have their own rights. It's their land. So we just want them to, like, something to be figured out, because this cannot continue any longer. Like, this is something I know for my example, I've seen it since I was a child, but it's been longer than that, 70 plus years or so.
I remember when I was like, I'm gonna get sentimental, oh my God.
No. Hound it all in.
I need to be stronger. I get so sensitive.
No, it's okay.
I remember when I was like 10 years old and my dad telling us about his upbringing in Palestine. And he would tell us these horrific stories. And me and my brothers, I remember, we're like, what do you mean this happened to you? What do you mean they kicked you out of your house? What do you mean, like, you had no job? Like, what are you talking about, Dad? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And he's like, it doesn't for you, because I've worked so hard to give you a different life, but that's what I had to go through, and that's what my family had to go through. And here we are 20 years later, and it's still the same conversation. It
shouldn't be a conversation. It shouldn't be something anymore that we're still saying, like, free Palestine, peace for Palestine, they need to live in peace. You know, we're tired of seeing little babies die. We're tired of seeing people, you know, just senseless killing. Not just in Palestine, just around the world in general. I know we're focusing about Palestine, but around the world, like, we need to advance. Like, we need to stop that. We need to, anytime we see some sort of injustice, we need to speak up, because the people that follow us and the people that support us, you know, they catapult you to this level, because at the same time, hopefully when something comes up, you represent them. You know, you speak up about injustice anywhere, because that's what we would love to see in this world, is just peace, more people just educated, more people respecting one another, and that's it. I know it sounds very easy, but unfortunately to some people it's very hard. So
I just want to say this before we end the video. I was so happy to see the amount of support from the Jewish community. Oh my God, that made me so happy. Every time I would go on TikTok, or every time I would go on Instagram and see the support from our Jewish brothers and sisters.
Which they are, brothers and sisters,
It takes a lot for them to stand against Israel, right? So just for them to even make a video and say, listen, we are Jewish, but we are against Zionism. That is not what we're here for. We stand with our Palestinian brothers and sisters, and we also scream for a free Palestine. That, I kid you not, every time I would see those videos, I would repost it on my Instagram because I wanted everyone to see that there's a difference between being Jewish and being a Zionist. So it was just so wonderful to see those types of videos, and it made my heart so happy to know that there are a lot of people who are woke now.
And we're all one.
And we're all one.
It's never been a
religious
issue. It's never been a religious issue.
Exactly.
We just want to summarize that there's a lot of work still needs to be done, but it's a collective effort that we need to just keep speaking for them. So one day, inshallah, they would have their equal rights to do everything, and everyone to live peaceful.
Inshallah. And as we continue to go to our day-to-day duties, as you guys know, social media is my full-time job. I just want to remain mindful of Palestine, to keep them in our prayers and our du'as, inshallah.
The goal is not for it just to be a hashtag or to have all this like awareness because of one thing that happened. You know, I feel like lots of people brought so much awareness because, you know, it's in our hearts. We've seen so much injustice happening for so many years. So like Omaya just said, as everyone goes back and everyone has their duties, as everyone does, right? Just don't forget about what's going on there. The goal is not to have another hashtag saying pray for Palestine, free Palestine. We really just want to make sure everyone's aware of what's going on, for us to use our voices, and for lots of other people, as they did, to just continue to use their voices. So as much as you can in the future, don't forget about all the awareness and all the exposure we got from this and how powerful social media truly is. So this is a tool that when you use it for good, a lot of good outcome comes from it. Yeah,
everyone benefits, alhamdulillah. So I'm sorry, guys, that we weren't able to give you a fun video, but it just didn't feel right. We're not in a cheerful mood and a very positive, happy mood. So we just decided to talk to you guys about how we're feeling at the moment. And hopefully by next week, sometime next week, we'll resume.
We'll get back to our schedule, inshallah.
Back into our regular schedule.
Yeah, because we do have some updates on our life and what we're doing. So, but this is just not the time for this video. So, inshallah, next week's video we'll get back to
regular content.
Inshallah.
Thank you guys so much for watching, for your love and support.
Yes.
And we will see you next week.
Salam, everybody.
Salam.